Welcome to KBM Sports Talks. I'm Kevin, and today we have my FBS college football top 10 logos. It's my list, you guys. So if you don't like it, it's okay because that's your opinion. This is my list. It's my opinion of my top 10 logos in college football that I love the most. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite logo or logos? Tell me in the comments down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, join the KBM Sports Talk family, and hit that like button. And let's get into the video. What I'm gonna start with is we gotta go to our honorable mentions. Our two honorable mentions is first one is Stanford, you guys. I love Stanford's logo, but to me, it's just too sloppy. It's not, I love it. I really love it, but it's a little bit too sloppy. The tree looks a little bit messed up. I personally love Stanford's logo because it's just, you have the S. They said, okay, we're going to do that old school style with the S, but we're going to add in a tree in the middle, which I do love. That's the reason why I said it's an honorable mention, because they went outside the box in this. That's why I like it. Yes, the tree looks very bad, but they went outside the box, and that's what I love. Our other honorable mention, our second honorable mention is Arizona State. Love Arizona State. It is one of my favorites for the simple fact that it's so iconic. You see that you see a trident, you think of Arizona State. Yes, I know their old logo. They had the little Sun Devil, which I love. This, if they had the Sun Devil still, it would still be on. It would be in my top 10, maybe even top 5, honestly, because that logo was awesome. But the trident is still amazing. I almost put it in my top 10, but last second I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. So I changed my mind, and it isn't going to be Arizona State, or they aren't in my top 10. Now we go to my top 10. We go to my number 10th logo in college football. Let's see who it is. It is UTSA, University of Texas San Antonio, the Roadrunners. They are coming off an amazing season this past year with McCormick at running back. Did amazing. I just love how their mascot is a Roadrunner. I love how different it is. But the one thing I want to critique with it, and the reason why it's number 10, is because the behind its head, like right here, I'd say, it just doesn't have enough detail. Like, they could have did a little bit different shades and stuff like that to make it look like, make it pop out a little bit more. But I love this logo no matter what, because it's a Roadrunner first off, and I do love the logo. I really do. But there's some things they can improve on. That's the only reason why I have it 10. If they've improved on those things, it will be higher. But for right now, it is number 10. I love what they have going here. There's just a little bit of things that they got to improve on, and then we'll be fine. Then we go to, who is my number 9? Well, it is Army. I know a lot of people are going to be confused. Why is Army up there, Kev? Why is Army up there? Well, because Army's logo, for me, I just love it in my own thing. It goes together so smooth. It looks really great. It's crisp. I know that may sound weird to some people, but it just looks good to me. It fits the Army's brand so well. I love it. That's why I have them 9. And it's nice to me. It's hard to explain. It really is. Like, I was trying to write my little thing that I write for what I know I'm going to say for a video, and trying to figure out what I was going to say about Army. I just love it. I just have loved their logo since I was a young kid. Even the logo before that with the knight with his I think it's like robe or cape, whatever it is, either or. When he moves it, like he's like moving out of the way and he has a sword. I love that logo too, but I love what they did with this one too. It's just such Army's brand. It's not even funny. That's why I really do love this logo, and I have it 9th. Now we go to who's going to be 8th on my list. Well, it is the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina. They are coming in at number 8. The reason is because I love how they can mix in two totally different colors that nobody really would ever think to mix. Teal and bronze. No one ever thinks to mix those two. or copper or bronze? Tell me in the comments down below. Is Coastal Carolina's, is that copper or bronze? I always mix those two up. So I apologize if it is copper or bronze, either or. Tell me in the comments down below what it is. But either way, I love this logo. I love how fierce it looks. I like how they gave the Chanticleer a whole hand, like a whole fist. Like he's like that. Like he's like that. I love that. I love how different it is. Only thing I have to critique with this is I wish the eyes had a little dot, like a little black spot or something like that to see that it's an eye, because when it's just pure white like that, I think of the Undertaker, and I can't do that. I just don't like that. I love the Undertaker, but it just makes it a little bit confusing. Like the angry part, I get it's angry, but you can't see its eye. It's just like a white thing over the eye. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I love it. I love the detail on it. I love how they mix the two different colors. That's one of the reasons why I have Coastal Carolina at number 8. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we go to number 7. Who is coming in at number 7 on my list? It is Tulane, you guys. Tulane, the green wave. For some people, this logo is a lot higher. It is a lot higher for a lot of people. Me, I have it 7th because for me, there isn't enough detail. You can't really tell it's a wave. You can't tell it's a wave. For some people, it may look like. Do you guys remember if you guys watched it was a Disney movie. And his name was the Boogeyman. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. But it just reminds me of him. I forgot what movie it is. If you know the movie, tell me in the comments. I know there's a lot of things I'm telling you guys to tell me in the comments, but just tell me in the comments. I'm trying to think of the name. I've been trying to figure out his name, but I can't figure out. I know his name's Boogeyman, but I can't figure out the movie. So tell me in the comments below, what movie am I thinking of? But yeah, you guys, I just love Tulane's logo. It just looks, it's not enough detail in it, but I just love it because of how different it is and how unique it is. It's so unique that there's nothing else like it in college football. And that's why I have the number 7. And now we go to who is coming in at number 6. It is the Kansas Jayhawks. The reason why I have Kansas number 6 is because it's just so iconic. That's really the reason why. I just love how it's never changed. And it's been the same like that for basically ever. It's always been that style. It's always shown the Jayhawk with the red head, blue body, yellow shoes. That's the reason why. The body is the only thing that made me go 6. It would have been higher. It would have been the top 5. But the body of the Jayhawk is what messed me up. It's so distorted. It's not even funny. That's the reason why I have it 6. But it would be much higher if the body was looked a little bit better than it does. That's the reason why I have it 6. But who is in my top 5 for best college football or college logos in the FBS? Let's see. I'm coming in at number 5 is Missouri. I love Missouri's logo. I love the detail they have on it. I love how they incorporate all 3 of their school colors, white, yellow, and black. I love how they incorporate it. I just love this logo. Especially, and by looking at this logo, I noticed that on the top of the tiger's head, it has arrows. And as a kid, I watched a show called The Last Airbender. And it reminded me of that for some reason. I know it's arrows, and he had 1 arrow, but I just reminded me of that, and I loved it. I just love that. That's some uniqueness that you have to kind of look at it and you see it. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I have them 5th and in top 5, because it's so small, the small detail. If you notice it, it's so different. You can't stop looking at it. And that's the reason why I just love this logo, because it's so unique compared to the other logos. So I have Missouri coming in at number 5. Go to who is going to be 4th on my list. It is Florida Gators, you guys. Florida Gators. The reason why I have Florida here is because when I think of it, I don't know if anyone else thinks like this. When I think of Florida, I think of that gator head, the gator head logo for Florida University. That's what I think of. When someone says Florida, yes, I know Disney and Mickey Mouse. But when we go about sports, we talk about sports, I don't think of the Buccaneers. I don't think of none of them. I really think of the gator. I think of that gator head mask or gator head logo. That's what I really think of when someone says, hey, yeah, Florida sports, I think of that. That is why I have it in my top 5, and that's why I have it 4th, because when everyone talks about Florida sports, I always think about them. I don't think about Florida State. I don't think about Miami. I don't think of UCF, USF. I don't think about them. I think about the Gators. And two, another reason why I have it 4th is because they made the logo, the Gator green. Obviously, a Gator is green. And they incorporated their two school colors, which is orange and blue, into the logo, which orange and blue, and then you have green. Those 3 colors usually don't look great together, but they made it look amazing. And I love the way they did this. I love the way they can incorporate the orange and blue into the green gator head to make it look really good. And that's one of the other reasons why I have them in my top 5, and I have the Florida Gators in 4th. But now we go to my top 3. Like, if you made it this far, you guys should really think about hitting that subscribe button and join the KBN Sports Talk family. In at number 3 on my list for best FBS college football logos is East Carolina University. They're coming in at 3rd place. Yes, I know a lot of people probably have this. Is one of those ones that Tulane and this one are one that most people have number 1 or 2. Well, they're in my top 3, you guys. I have them 3 because I just, the pirate skull is so intimidating to it's just so intimidating that you always think about it. Like, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's a cool logo. When you see this logo, you're like, oh, that's really cool. And I love how they went from, and if you've been paying attention to East Carolina's logo throughout the years, they had the pirate, like a regular pirate, like head. And then they made it the skull, like the pirate, like, I don't know if YouTube's like TikTok and all these other, like Unalived, we'll go with that. Itself, like it's unalive in this, and it's a skull of the pirate. And I love that. I love how they did that. They made a transition. Like, that is something that's really unique and different. And I just love how this logo stands out. Like, if you're looking at a thing of logos and you see this logo, you're gonna be like, oh, that one stands out. That's why I have it 3rd, because it just stands out from other college football logos. Yes, it doesn't stand out to me more than the next 2 logos because I have it 3rd. So there's obviously 2 more logos that stood out a little bit more to me. But we're gonna you guys are gonna see who those next 2 are. Well, we're gonna go with number 2 right now. Number 2 is the Arkansas Razorbacks. The reason why, before everyone comes at me like, oh my God, it's just a Razorback, da 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 da. Well, the reason why it is number 2 on my list is because the detail, the shading, the accents they did, the eye. Look at the detail on the detail they did on this, the hog, is so realistic. It's so amazing to me. I love it. That's why I have it too. I was thinking about putting it number 1, but I just couldn't put it number 1 over who is number 1. You guys will probably agree with me, but this one is 2nd. I just love the detail, the shading, the accents they have in it. That's why I really do have Arkansas 2nd. Their logo is just amazing to me. I love it, and that's basically how much I can say about it. Is the details. That's what has them 2nd. Now we go to who is my number 1 logo in college football. Well, you guys, take your guesses, put them in the comments, and honestly, you made it this far. Put in the comments if you've made it this far. No, cut that out. We'll do that. But who is my number 1? Well, it is the UAB Blazers. You guys, obviously why it's number 1. Look at that logo. It is so different. You've never seen a dragon mascot in college football before, and now you have. That's why it's number 1 on my list. And the detail they have into the dragon, the scales under, the fire, the teeth, the everything, the nostrils, the eyes, every single thing on this dragon is amazing. The detail, the work it took to make this logo. Like you know that whoever made this sat down for a good day or two doing this. And I love it. I love every single aspect of this logo. I love it. I really do. And it's a dragon. How can you not like a dragon? But tell me in the comments down below who your top 10 logos are, or who your number one logo is, or even 3 of them. Just tell me who your favorite logos are in college football. And thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, join the KBN Sports Talk family, hit that like button. I got a lot more videos coming out this whole month. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those. And until next time, see ya.